Your vagus nerve can't give you energy. It's a wire, not a battery. And once you understand that, most of what's trending about it right now falls apart. Let me show you what I mean. Searches for how to heal the vagus nerve have exploded. We're talking hundreds of thousands of people a month, and the trend is up more than 300%. Which means a lot of people are tired, or wound up, or both, and they've landed on this one nerve as the answer. And the market noticed. So now there's a whole shelf of products. Ear clips. Buzzing devices. Neck stimulators. All of them promising to reset your nervous system. I want to walk you through what this nerve actually is, what the research actually shows, and where the free version beats the paid version. And I'll tell you honestly where my own recommendation stops. Let's start with the basics. Your autonomic nervous system runs everything you don't think about. Heart rate. Digestion. Blood vessel tone. It has two branches that pull against each other. One branch is the stress branch. It uses adrenaline-type signals. It raises your heart rate, sharpens your attention, and mobilizes energy for whatever's in front of you. It's what keeps you alive in a crisis. The other branch is the parasympathetic branch, and the vagus nerve is its main highway. It runs on acetylcholine. And its job description is very specific. Conserving energy. Repairing tissue. Digesting and absorbing the food you eat. Read that again. Conserving energy and repairing tissue. That's the state your body does its maintenance in. Not the stress state. The other one. Now here's the problem with modern life. Most of us spend the entire day leaning on the stress branch. Deadlines. Screens. Traffic. Bad sleep. Bills. And when that goes on long enough, your body's essentially stuck in spend mode. It's always mobilizing. It's almost never repairing. So when people say their vagus nerve needs healing, I think they're describing something real. They just have the mechanism backwards. The nerve isn't damaged. It's outvoted. It never gets a turn. There's a way to measure this, by the way. It's called heart rate variability. It's the tiny variation in the gap between your heartbeats. Higher variability generally reflects the rest and repair branch being in the driver's seat. Lower variability reflects the stress branch taking over to mobilize energy under pressure. It's not a perfect measurement and it varies a lot person to person, but it's the standard non-invasive window into the system. So the question becomes simple. How do you actually give the repair branch a turn? And this is where the research gets genuinely good. There's a large pooled analysis of voluntary slow breathing. Researchers screened over 1,800 studies and included more than 200 of them. The finding was consistent across 3 different time points. Vagal heart activity went up while people were breathing slowly. It went up immediately after a single session. And it went up after weeks of practice. 3 separate windows. Same direction. That's about as solid as this kind of research gets. The specific rate that shows up over and over is around 6 breaths per minute. Roughly 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. At that pace something called resonance happens, where your breathing, your heart rate, and your blood pressure rhythms line up. That's the pattern that shows the biggest effect. So here's the free protocol, and it's the whole thing. 5 seconds in through your nose. 5 seconds out. 5 minutes. Once a day. That's it. You don't need an app and you don't need to buy anything. Now let's talk about the devices, because I think you deserve the honest answer. The consumer ones are usually ear clips. The idea is that a branch of the vagus nerve runs near the outer ear, so stimulating that spot should activate the whole system. It's a reasonable theory. The results are underwhelming. A pooled analysis in healthy people found evidence for a lack of effect on vagal heart activity from a single session of that ear stimulation. And one study went further. They had people do slow breathing at that resonance pace, and then added the ear device on top of it, timed to their exhale. It didn't add anything measurable. So the honest read is this. The free thing works. The paid thing, at least in healthy people, hasn't shown it beats the free thing or adds to it. If you were about to spend money on one, spend 5 minutes breathing instead and see what happens first. Alright. Now let's connect this to energy, because that's why most of you are here. Getting into the repair state is permission. It's not production. Your nervous system decides when maintenance happens. It doesn't do the maintenance. The actual work happens inside your mitochondria. Those are the structures in nearly every cell that take the food you eat and the oxygen you breathe and turn them into ATP, which is the energy currency your body actually spends. And they do that on a structure called the electron transport chain, where electrons get handed down a line of components, and that handoff is what powers the whole process. If the chain runs poorly, it doesn't matter how relaxed you are. The permission is there. The output isn't. So this is where I'll be straight with you about what I promote. I promote a supplement called Mitochondrial. And I want to say this clearly. There is nothing in it that heals, stimulates, Or affects your vagus nerve? Nothing. Anyone telling you a capsule fixes your vagus nerve is selling you something. What's actually in it is PQQ and CoQ10. And CoQ10 has a real, well-documented job. It's one of the carriers in that electron transport chain, moving electrons along so ATP can get made. Levels do tend to decline as we get older. So the two things live on different floors of the building. Slow breathing works on the signal. CoQ10 works on the machinery. Neither one replaces the other, and the breathing is the one that's free. That's the honest order of operations. Breathe first. 5 minutes, 6 breaths a minute, starting today. Then, if you want to support the machinery underneath it, the link in the description below is an affiliate link to Mitochondrial, and it comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. If this kind of honest breakdown is useful to you, subscribe. That's what we do here every day. This video is educational only and it's not medical advice. Talk to your doctor before starting anything new, especially if you're on medication or managing a health condition.